my god, my fucking penis!
Earthbound podcast.
What is up, gamers?
Are you a
Welcome
gamer?
back. I am gamer. Are you gamer?
I don't know, sometimes, I guess. Once in a while I've been. I've played video games before.
I thought you hate video games.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I can hate them and and still have played them in my past.
How many did you play?
I don't know, I played Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's the only video game that you like.
Kinda, yeah, I'm trying to think. What's another video game that I've enjoyed?
Roblox?
I wouldn't say enjoyed. First thing,
I
buddy.
mean,
I don't
I
know if
don't know.
enjoyed is the term for that. What?
I feel like you enjoy it as a platform, but not really as
I don't know if I
enjoy
enjoy
it
it as
as
a platform. What is there about the platform? I think the platform might actually be one of the worst parts of it, come to think of it.
Yeah, that's fair. It is. It's not good.
I like the idea that it's an accessible thing for game devs, especially young game devs. Unfortunately, that also means they're very exploitable by the corporation, and they make a lot
Yeah.
of. Woo! Wait,
What happened?
what?
What?
Sorry, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was scrolling through my phone while we were talking. I was multitasking. Um, and apparently, you know Hytale? It was the game that Hypixel was making.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it got canceled.
What?
It's been years. It's been years and years, and it's been canceled.
Then what do you mean it's been canceled? They've been like teasing it for years, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
They
oh yeah,
said,
we're gonna make a better Minecraft.
oh my god. Yeah, the lead of it tweeted out that they're ending. What? Wait,
What?
what? Yeah, they're ending it. They're ending
Are they
development.
gonna at least like release like an in dev build or something?
I don't know. I hope they release
They're
like
working
the
on it for
source
years,
code.
bro.
They should open source it because
Yeah,
there'll be dedicated fans who will definitely finish if they don't.
dude. They've been like they announced it how many years ago? How many years ago did they announce it? I'm trying to
I don't
remember.
know, like I want to say like at least 6.
Yeah. I was gonna say 7, like 6 or 7. That many years ago, they've been
Yeah,
like they've been like giving little teasers here and there.
because I remember when Technoblade was gonna play it. Damn, that sucks. That caught me off guard. I didn't even have that planned as like a thing we were gonna talk about. I just saw that when I was on my phone, yo. Man. So yeah, that's
I had one topic, and it was like it was like 2 seconds of long of discussion,
uh-huh.
and it was the fact that this mimics the second episode of the Earthbound podcast, where it's just
Because
you
it's
and
just
me.
us. It's just
Yeah,
us. Josh is missing. Josh is doing his thing elsewhere. I don't know what he's doing. But
yeah.
he's doing stuff. He's on vacation. Um, I can bring you a little bit of news that I have heard about recently. Bad news.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
he does
Hytale got
not.
canceled.
I tell. So basically, actually, I just got this. So 15 seconds ago, he tweeted, "Wait, Hytale is not canceled anymore. We're bringing development back." And then 5 seconds ago, he tweeted again, "It's canceled, by the way. I'm not. I gave up. I'm not doing this anymore."
No, you tried for 10 seconds.
Yeah, he thought for 2 seconds after that and was like, "Wait, oh shit, no, we can't do this, guys. Guys, we gotta shut everything down again. We gotta shut the lights off again."
I like to imagine it's like a comically large like switch, and like the switch that's like in a
Yeah,
mad scientist laboratory,
yeah,
where it's just like
yeah.
it's just a lever he puts back and forth. Hightail's back on. Hightail's canceled.
Yep, that one exactly, dude. But no, the real news is that so Mr. Beast, kind of a
Oh, I know what you're talking
controversial
about. Yeah.
person, has been kind of
Yeah.
controversial for a while now.
He's honestly, literally since we've started the podcast, he's been controversial.
Yeah, well, no, I think the big drama relating to him came later. It was sometime in July. It was a little bit
Yeah.
after we started. People have always had problems with him doing
Yeah,
something,
I
but
think
the
I think it was
big drama started
yeah.
in like July, August, something. Because I remember when we recorded that first video on the main channel,
Yeah.
I remember we made jokes about Mr. Beast in there, and so a bit during editing, because during editing for like the 2 or 3 weeks I was editing that video, the news came out about
Yeah,
all
more
of the drama, and so as a bit during editing, I kept putting these blocks of text like, "We do not associate with the Mr. Beast brand at all. We do not approve of this." So yeah,
That's right, I
that's how I
remember that.
remember. But then lately, he did this big thing where he wants people to make AI slop thumbnails. He did a big
Yep.
video promoting it. He's like, "Oh, now everyone can do thumbnails. We can do AI slop." And in the video, he put the icons of a bunch of random YouTubers. He was like, "Yeah, you can look
Yeah.
up any of your favorite YouTubers and tell the AI to make a thumbnail in their style." First of all, that is totally stealing. Second of all,
Yeah.
he did the icons of YouTubers who did not agree to this. They didn't know this
Oh
was going to
yeah.
be happening. He had
Jack's
Jacksepticeye.
yeah, Jacksepticeye was a big one.
Yep,
Like
and he
he
was
was he
very
was
mad.
he was livid, bro. And
Reasonably.
I don't know if you've mentioned it, like just because I was half paying attention. But like the whole service, like the thing that he was like, oh yeah, you could do this. It's $80 a
Yes,
month.
that is. I wrote that down. I was going to get into that because so I guess Point Crow, another YouTuber streamer, I guess. He plays like Pokemon or some shit.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
watch him.
yeah. Doesn't he do stuff with like Doug and all those people? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Doug.
So
He does like a bunch of Mario Odyssey stuff
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, he's that guy. But he apparently he actually had a little conversation like over the phone with Mr. Beast talking about it, and he was like, "Wow, it's good to have tools that make content creation more accessible. That's not all the way to do it,
Yeah,
because first of all,
absolutely.
it's AI, and that's not really helping anyone. You're in a way you're helping one group of people who might want thumbnails for their videos, and also hurting the people who actually the entire skill of making thumbnails and the whole graphic design and art stuff that goes into that.
Yeah,
And also it's not accessible because it's $80.
yeah. He
It's
was
gonna
like, "Oh
cost
yeah,
so much. You can
it's for
pay a guy
small
for way
content
less.
creators."
Yeah.
Yeah, you can literally pay for a custom thumbnail for less.
Go on fucking Fiverr or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know what the services are.
But one that I saw that was really funny is one of the content creators he put in the background of like the original video of the original video before he did take it down when he got like a
Good.
lot of people being like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Which is a valid crash out. Uh, One of the content creators he highlighted was Moist Critical. And
Yep.
it's like all of his thumbnails are just
He
him.
says he's literally the laziest videos ever. He chose him.
Yeah,
It's the default YouTube generated thumbnail of him in front of his desk. Every video, he has the easiest job of anyone, because he just talks about literally whatever for like 10 minutes,
yeah,
and then that's a video. That's why I don't really like his content, to be honest. But yeah, I do find it funny that he was selected for that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my
There
god.
was, like I said, he did originally take it down, and I don't remember what when he like the response to it was. What he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll talk to my team more about it." But also, like, this is like, I don't. Another big thing, like people who like shill AI and are like, "Oh yeah, AI
Hmm.
is going to be the future," is it is very taxing environmentally speaking. Like it takes up like a
Hmm.
lot of gives a lot of pollution. Also, like uses up like a lot of water. And
Yes.
I saw a meme that was like, "So what were these for then?" And it showed off like team trees and team Cs.
All those wells he built in Africa.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of another thing that I saw.
Hmm.
Apparently, like, it was a very minor controversy thing involving Mr. Beast. But it was like some TikTok, like it was like I don't know if it was like a very much uh like they were like I advertised like fake news like the Onion, or if they were like, oh yeah, this is real news. But like they posted like a bunch of like a TikTok that said like, oh yeah, all the wells that Mr. Beast made are like destroyed, they're not there anymore because he didn't
Which is
upkeep
not true.
them. But yeah, it's not true.
Yeah.
But like he got so pissed off over this. He was like, "Chat, should I sue them?" And it was like, and immediately like the group like took down all the videos. They were like, "Hey, we're a group of 19-year-old college students. Please don't sue us. We're just reporting what we've heard."
Yeah. Um, yeah.
It was a very minor controversy thing, but it was it was very funny.
Yeah. Also, I do want to say I agree and understand people having the environmental concerns for AI because I do think that's a big problem. Um, Same with like all of the energy being used for all this crypto bullshit. But
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like I just feel it's really weird how people are really quick to point out the issues with that, but they're not. I feel like people ignore a lot of other environmental issues going on. I don't know, man. I feel like people
Yeah,
don't really
that's
care that much about like they don't actually care until it actually engages with another point they're trying to make. Like
oh
unless
yeah.
it supports their own opinion. I know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because like I
The
agree that is definitely a problem. I do have an issue with AI
there
in that
there are there
regard,
are
but
a lot. There's a lot of bad paths to take in terms of like not engaging with stuff that like impacts the environment in a bad way.
yeah. So like I don't know, man, just like live your life thoughtfully. I just I feel like people are kind of hypocrites. I feel
Yeah.
like when people ignore certain things, it makes you less reliable when you're trying when you're trying to point out the same thing in a different area like that. I don't know, but yeah. Um, would you rather be able to only stop time or only rewind time
How far can I rewind time?
as far back as you want, man?
Okay. Do I change like do I know I don't change like mentally, but do I change physically?
Yeah, you go back to whenever the time you're reversing to was.
So if I like reverse time
It's
to
like you're quick
like
saving and quick loading. You're just going. It's like you're going back to that snapshot. You know, you're reversing. However you were at that point in time, that's how you are now. But
so can I go back
mentally, you're the same though.
so can I go back to a time before I got these powers?
Yeah, you can anytime.
Okay. So let's say I go back to a time where like physically I'm 5 years old, but
Yeah.
mentally I have what I have currently
Hmm.
as my 37-year
Yeah.
old brain.
Yeah. You could do that.
Uh, okay. But let's say I'm like I don't like being a 5-year old with a 37-year-old brain. Am I able to then go forward in time, or do I actually have to live out the years?
You have to live it out.
Okay, so okay,
You gotta be
S-
careful with how you do it, man.
that's true. That's true. Because my first thought was just going back in time, to like when like the biggest lottery ever happened.
Yeah, you're gonna be the guy who invests in Apple.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna invest in Bitcoin when it's like 2 cents.
You're gonna be the 3-year-old who's investing in the stock in like the housing market.
Yeah, I'm gonna invest in this housing market before it crashes. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be like, the problem is like I don't think I could do that, so it's like I would have to tell my parents, and then they would just think
Be
I'm
like, what are you
weird.
talking about?
I'm like, Mom, Dad, there's gonna be a major house crash.
Can I buy 1 Bitcoin? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? No,
Dad,
you're
Dad,
probably
you
gonna get
gotta
a
invest a
virus.
$100 into this Bitcoin thing. I swear, it's gonna be
Bitcoin was
huge.
like 20 cents,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Well, Yeah, but if you buy $100 worth when they're 20
Oh
cents
yeah,
each, and
and you're
then
gonna be a
it's like,
billionaire one day.
yeah, exactly.
But then you're gonna have to hold on to it till you're like 20. And then, well, the thing is, even if you do that, your parents are probably gonna be like, "What? This thing I bought for $1 is now $300. We're gonna sell now, and not,
Yeah.
and because we don't know it's gonna be like a hundred
Well,
thousand
that's the
dollars in
thing.
the
Because
future."
I'm yeah, well, because I'm there, I'm gonna be like, no, you can't sell it until this specific date. I know it's tempting
Oh
to
yeah.
sell it now,
It's
but
funny
it's
because I
like,
think I think I read a story once about how some guy who like bought Bitcoin back in the day, he one day he spent like two entire Bitcoin for to buy like diamonds in a Minecraft server because Bitcoin was like really cheap back then.
oh my god, do you think he regrets his decision?
Probably not, because honestly, it's like, you know what, you probably would have it's like you would have just like done something else dumb with it if it wasn't that. You're probably
Yeah,
gonna sell early till you only got like $300 off the, or you would have like, I don't know, bought fucking Taco Bell.
yeah. Another thing would be like, I guess just like having that much mental ability at such a young age, I would
Yeah.
be like, it would be terrifying because like my parents would be like, "Oh, he's a child prodigy. Like he knows how
Yeah.
to do
Even though
all this."
it would be terrible because they would be like, "Oh, we're giving you like research. They're gonna send you up to like college level when you're like 7 years old." And then
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna be
it's
like,
like,
"Wait, this guy only has the knowledge of like a 5 year." Oh, and you're gonna get older, and they're gonna be like, "Wait, this guy doesn't get any more intelligent. He just will always be this intelligent."
he will just always have the intelligence of someone just barely past college.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, well, we literally wasted all these resources and stuff. You know what? It might not matter because you might be able to just cheat them out of all that. Because like
Yeah.
they might not know. They might just think you're really intelligent even though you're not because they're like convincing themselves. I feel like most of the people who people think are really intelligent are just like generally successful people who aren't that intelligent or talented. They just are successful. You
Okay.
know?
And also, would I be able to like bring like a notepad with me back in
No.
time or no? Why not?
You're going back in time. You're not. What are you? Are you scribble nuts?
No, because I'm just gonna write down a bunch of stuff like the
No, you
dates
can't. You
stuff
can't.
happened.
No, you can't. You can't bring that with you. You can't bring anything with you because you're going back in time. That's not how that works. You can't bring
Yeah.
items with you
All right. All right. Um. How long can I freeze time for?
as long as you want, infinitely.
Oh, okay. Do I age while time is frozen?
Nope.
I don't age while time is frozen.
Nope.
Hmm. I don't know. What would you do with that power? Like, because like
I don't
you
know.
can't like the rest of the world can't interact with you, so you can't just so you can't like spend all the time like watching YouTube.
That's true. So actually, yeah, that kind of sucks. I would definitely go for
Yeah, so
rewind
you would
because,
literally just
like,
be sitting there bored.
yeah, I feel like it would be so fucking lonely because you wouldn't be able to talk to anyone. If you rewind,
Well,
you can at
yeah.
least talk to like all the people you used to know.
The only thing I could think of with like freezing time is like sneaking into places, like sneaking into like an amusement park, like just getting past the line.
Yeah.
But you'd have to time it for what, like if you're going on like a train or something, you'd have to time
Hmm.
it for when the doors are open, and you'd have
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
you'd have to freeze time, walk to the doors, unfreeze time, wait for the doors to open, and then like so it's and also you can't you're kind of stuck with like walking.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why my immediate thought was just a FNAF jump scare people. So you stop time, you walk up to them, and then you lunge through them screaming. You unfreeze time, and then right before you hit them, you freeze time again. And then you walk away to a spot where you can't be seen. You just see how they react.
Dude, that would be so funny. It's just like they just think they're crazy. Dude, you could make like a massive prank channel like that, like jump scaring
Yeah.
random people in public.
Oh
Like
my
there's some
god.
just guy like recording like behind like a corner of like a building or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because
Uh,
the one thing is, okay, because the thing is, if you can stop time, but you can't go back, it's like at some point you're just gonna run out of time and you're gonna die. You can't live forever. But also, I feel like if you rewind time, how many times are you gonna like rewind your entire life and relive it until you just get bored and they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm just gonna die of old
yeah,
age. I
and
don't care
then you're
anymore.
just like I'm dead now.
Because like reasonably, no one actually like people talk about like immortality and stuff, but no one actually wants to live forever. You're gonna like be
Oh yeah,
depressed.
absolutely.
So, because people who are lived to like 100 are like, yeah, I'm kind of done. I kind of did
Yeah,
whatever I
because
wanted to do.
that's like physically like that it sucks because like literally everything like about you physically sucks or is like shutting down
Yeah,
and it's like it's just like this sucks like I but even then like if you live forever when you're like in peak physical health
yeah. At some point, you're just gonna be like,
it's
dude,
still
it's like whatever, man. I'm just gonna do
yeah
my thing. I don't even care anymore.
yeah uh
So yeah,
I but anyways, so the only other benefit I could see to like freezing time would be to go to like a mall or something, like uh, take something off the shelf, freeze time, literally walk out the store as far as you can, and
hmm
then just unfreeze time.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would probably do rewind, but I wouldn't. The thing is, I wouldn't want to rewind to my childhood. At least I don't know. Maybe if I was like on my deathbed and about to die, I would be like, okay, I'll give it a one over. But most of the time, I wouldn't want to do that because I feel like there's a good chance if you were if you did that, you probably would make different decisions overall, such that your life
Oh
would be a
yeah,
lot different. You wouldn't
oh
have like the
yeah.
same friends that you probably would now. You'd
I
probably do
was just
different
about to
things.
say, like, imagine meeting someone who you like in the current time before you
Yeah,
rewind time. You're like friends with, you're close friends with, you know things about them, and like you go back in time and you see them, what would be the for the first time, and like, you
yeah,
have to be like, oh hey, I like we're friends, and they're like,
yeah.
no, I don't know who you
Well,
are.
it's just like yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just I feel like I would just naturally like I like yeah there's a lot of things I kind of wish it's like yeah I wish I could do over in my life, but also I feel like
Yeah,
some of the things where you fucked up, it's like that's kind of just built up to where you are now.
yeah,
That's like a
exactly.
part of you now, and that's a
Yeah,
part of the life that you actually enjoy now.
mistakes are yeah, like failures are just as big as part of your life story as successes are.
Yeah, I mean, you usually learn more from failures than from success. I think it's all just a
Mm.
building block, man. So it's
Yeah,
like, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. At some point, you probably would redo all of that, and it's like whatever. You lose your friends, and that sucks. But like like I wouldn't do that now because it's like I like where I'm at. I want to do the things I'm doing, man.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would be, I don't know, going to fucking Harvard or some shit. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, so let's say you're in the middle of like an exam
Uh huh.
and you're like, "Oh no, I didn't study." So you freeze time, get up, walk over to the professor to look at the answer key.
Yeah, that they just have available.
Yeah, that they're looking at the entire time you're taking the test and definitely not like on their phones or something waiting for you
Yeah.
to finish the test.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
wait, actually, follow-up question. Can you physically interact with stuff? Like if I
yeah.
grab a box
Yeah, you
and
can
like
grab it. Things
okay,
will kind of move with you, you know.
yeah.
So yeah,
But so like the only downside would be like not being able to use like your phone or anything or like a
yeah.
computer because
But
like
dude,
literally that's not like freezing time and using the internet, that's not how that works because
yeah,
like the internet like needs the time to actually run.
yeah. Cause well, also like I feel like if with the whole test thing, if you rewound time, you could probably just like I don't know, you could probably just rewind
Just
time and study that time.
yeah, just like take the test, kind of flop it, and then just go like study what the actual answers
I
are,
guess you could
and
do
then
that. Where I was thinking during the test, you just go back in time and be like, okay, I'm gonna spend all that time I wasted actually studying.
or just like you go to the test and are like, okay, this is what I need to study.
Yeah. But also, I feel like at that point, I feel like you're not. Are you actually going to learn anything then?
I guess not.
Because I don't know. I think maybe. Listen, maybe I'm just a loser, but I think people should be learning when they're in school.
Yeah,
You know.
I agree with that. I was like, when I was in college, one of my classes, it was taught by this. I think I've talked about him before. It was taught by
Mm-hmm.
this one professor who had like mandatory reading assignments as
Mm-hmm.
homework, and like you had to like read this like a section of something, whether it be like out of
Mm-hmm.
like a book that he chose at the beginning of the year, or like something he would print out and hand out at class.
Yeah.
And he would be like, okay, so you read this section and then write up a little bit about it, just to
Mm-hmm.
prove that you actually read the actual section. And in that class, I think I was like one of like three people out of like, I want to say 20 people that actually did like the
Oh
readings and the
my
homeworks.
god,
And I
dude.
was like, come on, guys, it's not that hard. Like, I like,
Yeah.
I don't want, like, I don't want to suck up to him, but it's like, this isn't that hard, guys.
Yeah.
Like, this is college level.
Dude, that reminds me. I think I've told you this story before, but I haven't said on this. So I remember I was in school. I was always in like the smart people like English classes. I was in the advanced, the accelerated ones. And so for sophomore year, over the summer before we started the sophomore year, in preparation, they had us read The Great Gatsby.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
read it. I actually really liked that book. I don't remember it super well now
yeah.
because it's been
I liked it.
years, but
Yeah, I don't remember any. I remember like minor, like very basic
yeah.
references, which is like the green light.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, I liked it.
yeah.
And so go back to school after the summer. We had all summer to read it. We didn't even have to write a paper. The year before that, from going to eighth grade into freshman year of high school, we had to read Flowers for Algernon. We had to write an entire ass paper about it. It's like whatever, you know. Um, we did that. At least I think pretty much everyone. I think everyone actually did it. Except I don't know if they all read it. They may have just looked up a summary online and wrote a paper about it. But whatever. Um, so for sophomore year anyway, uh, we had to read The Great Gatsby. Didn't have to do any assignment. And we got back first day of class. The teacher was like, "So who read it? And be honest, because you're not gonna get punished. Just be honest." And I was one of like four people who raised their hands in like this full class, and because of that, we just didn't do anything with the book. We didn't discuss it. We didn't have any assignments about it. We just didn't do anything. So it's like great. So why did I do it? I could have just done that for fun on my own
Yeah,
time.
you read it just to learn more about it.
Yeah, but then we didn't do anything for class. So like, did I? But this is dumb, and I hate all of you people. And then the ceiling collapsed, and we all died.
Wow.
So yeah, but no, I don't know, dude. I feel like there are a lot of classes in high school, a little bit in college too, but especially in high
Yeah.
school, where like, um, I wasn't invested in the classes because I like wanted to be like the teacher's favorite student. I just was legitimately
Exactly.
interested in
Like
what we were
I just
discussing.
Yeah, I was just like this like I just want to like I'm here for like
Yeah.
8 hours a day. I might as well get something from it.
And so like in whenever we had like in discussions in class, I was yapping so hard. I was really engaged with the discussions. I love doing that. But also I think that made a lot of people not like me because I was way more invested than anyone else. I just looked like a
Yeah.
loser who was like, "Why aren't you guys interested in all this?" But I don't know. I really like stuff like that. I really like discussing stuff like
Yeah,
I don't know.
I totally get that.
Does he get that
Who?
dog?
Oh, that my dog. Yeah. So I guess for the audio listeners at home, I guess I can explain the story. My 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 siblings, they are twins, uh, to each other, not to me. Uh,
Yeah.
they they recently had their 21st birthday,
Well.
and so my parents were like, "Oh, let's go down the shore,"
Hmm.
and And they were like, "Oh, do you want to come with us, Chew?" I was like, "Yeah, not really. Like, it's a lot because it's a lot of drinking. It's a lot of like,
Oh, oh, right, because
I,
of the 21st. Man,
yeah,
I didn't even drink that much on my 21st.
they they're kind of they're they drink a lot. Like
Dude.
I don't know how to say it. They're like like the like in like move. Hang on a second.
Hang on a second.
No, sorry, I saw something outside the window. Um, uh, so, um, what was I saying? Oh, in like the very stereotypical like college movies
Yeah.
where it's like, oh yeah, this is what college is like, and it's like parties and like beer and getting drunk and getting
Oh,
high, raw and fraternities and
oh,
cheerleading. Whoa,
dude,
yeah.
weed.
Like if you like look at like the teenagers or like the people like the what are essentially teenagers who like just drink all the time,
Mhm.
that's pretty much my siblings.
Oh, yeah,
Which is if you I'm very different from my siblings. It's like I don't drink, I don't like,
good.
yeah, like they are very much party mentality. I am not. I do not.
Yeah,
I get over. The one time I went to a party, I got overstimulated and wanted to leave.
yeah. I'm just not personally a big fan of drinking or alcohol or
Yeah,
I've never
exactly.
I've always personally had just a rule for myself that I will just never take any kind of drug. Um, like that's not not counting alcohol, which I used to drink a little bit, but I stopped doing that. I kind of also have vowed against drinking. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
just
that's
yeah.
fair. That's your choice.
It's just being healthy, man. It's just thinking about what you're doing with yourself. It's like why do you really drink though? Because like being drunk is not an enjoyable thing. At
Yeah.
least I guess some people
I
think it
mean, it
is.
kind that's kind of the point of why people drink because it is a quote enjoyable thing.
Well, I don't know. I guess if like some alcohol tastes decent, but like it's just like being drunk is just really bad. Not really enjoyable. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know. People enjoy anything. Some people enjoy getting their cock smashed with a hammer. So I guess, but I just I don't know, man.
But to answer your question before, that's why my dog will normally she's just like hanging out with someone.
Hmm.
But like if I'm in a room that has like a lot of stuff that she'll chew on,
Hmm.
so I can't literally cannot let her in. So she just normally hangs out. But like she will bark at literally everything. Like if she sees someone on the street, she will freak out and start barking at them.
Yeah.
She's like that type of dog.
Wait, so what does that have to do with your siblings drinking?
Uh, they're away for
Oh, okay. Oh,
they're
that
so
was
I'm like
today.
I'm the only one in the house right now.
Okay. Oh,
So
okay.
just
Well,
normally when I record these, like she's with someone, like she's
yeah.
normally just hanging out with my dad in the living room.
Yeah. Well, true. Good, because don't drink. 'Cause it's not a
Yeah,
good idea. I mean,
yeah.
you know that,
Like
but
it was a the last time I was at a party. It was a birthday party for a friend. Like the people were like drinking,
hmm.
and there was like some. Uh, I will be honest. It wasn't weed. It was edibles. Like some people were
Okay,
taking.
that's not so bad, but like
They
still,
weren't doing taking both, which was fine. I'm
yeah.
glad that at the
The
very
main thing
least
is
they
I
weren't.
just don't like secondhand because I've been around it
Oh
in the
yeah,
past and I hate secondhand shit. So
yeah. So and like I was like literally just sitting in a corner, just like sometimes occasionally scrolling on my phone, like very like like I said, being overstimulated. And then at
yeah,
one point, so because there was one other person who doesn't drink, but just like likes hanging out and
yeah.
talking with people. And so yeah, my dog, she's hang on, hang on for like 2 seconds.
Okay, Good evening, fans. Kitten. No, I'm not gonna say that. Fuck, I don't know what to talk about now that my co-host is gone, dude. What the fuck am I supposed to do, dude? I'm fucking losing it, dude. It's really hot today. Did I mention that? I mentioned it's really hot and I'm gonna fucking die soon. I'm not gonna die soon, but I felt like it. Yesterday I was really sick. I was really sick. I spent the entire day in bed and I watched YouTube. If I watched YouTube, I mean, I didn't even watch it on my phone. Um, I have Bluetooth headphones, so I would put a YouTube video on my computer, and then I would lie down and I would listen to the video. And I was just lying down in bed, with a fan on the highest setting, and I was just miserable because I was really sick and it was a hot day. And yeah, it was a bad time, dude. I hope Chew's back and he's just listening to me talk. He's making me
I
just
literally just got back.
okay, I was like, well, if you were just listening to me talk the entire time. So yeah, what the fuck were we talking about? I don't know, dude. Don't do fucking drugs.
Parties and drinking.
Yeah, don't. I
And then
don't know,
I was
man.
just talking about how I didn't have a good time at the one and only party I went to.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just like I used to be more of the mentality. I was never like pro like into drugs or anything, but I used to be more like, yeah, dude, drinking is fucking awesome, dude. I don't know. At some point you just gotta fucking grow up a little bit and be like, oh, I mean, it's not really my thing, dude. I kind of was just like I got into the straight edge lifestyle, dude. I'm a big fan of the
What did
straight
you
edge
drink?
people. What? What? Why'd you
What
go
did you
silent?
drink?
What?
No, I asked what did you drink?
Oh, yeah, alcohol.
No, what type?
It was alcoholic.
Ah, I see, I see.
Yeah.
God, that reminds me. Uh, g- so I'll talk like as the audio listeners know, I've been out of college for like a year or two now.
Hmm.
Um, and I was talking to
Talk
someone.
to her.
Yeah, talk to a, you know, you know.
I'm gonna stop recording now. I don't know. I don't know why that came out. I just heard that. I heard you say talk and a demon came out. Fucking stop it.
40
Go
minutes
on.
to make up for us going like 40 minutes over. We only do like 40 minutes this time.
Okay, okay. Talk about what you need to do.
Yeah, so I was talking it was a little bit ago. I think it was like a couple months ago. I was talking to I was talking to like someone who I consider a friend but probably wouldn't consider me a friend because we don't really
Damn.
talk that much. But we were with like a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And we all three of us went to the same college.
Yeah.
And I think we were just talking about just general college stuff. And at one point she was like, "Oh yeah," and like some days like when classes there weren't any classes in rooms, there were like full on orgies happening in like closed classrooms. I was like,
That's
"What?
not
Are you?
good. That's
What are
really
you
bad.
talking about?
In
I'm
the classroom.
sorry."
Hey guys, welcome to Teagues Plays Editor Teagues. I mean plays Star Fox 64. Never really played this game before. I'm just a really big furry, you know. That's my thing. As everyone knows. So yeah. Unfortunately, I lost the footage. I lost the film that we filmed this recording on. So I had to record over something actually. Yeah, I went missing. I think it got stolen maybe. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I guess we can't show all the things we were about to talk about. If not, you're never gonna know what we're talking about. If we could have talked about anything. I don't know. But yeah. So hey guys, how's it going today? I don't. Yeah, I'm just having a good time. I'm having a good day, great time day. Yeah. Oh shit! I lost the fucking power up, yo. Don't ask me how I know what that's power up because I have never played this game before. Oh, I've got an enemy on my tail. Oh, good thing I knew what the right button was on this real N64 controller I'm playing on, dude. Yeah. Holy shit. That's not the right button I meant to press the other button. Actually, no, it is the right button, but I pressed a series of buttons that make me do I said good luck as if they planned this assault on the fucking stage where people live and people are dying right now. So yeah, you guys ever played this video game before? Not me. I don't know what an N64 is. I just heard of it today, this morning. It's very evening, one could say. It's not the morning, but whatever. Yeah, so these are, oh shit, I accidentally fucking blew the bomb. I am really good at flying. What happens if we could fly through all of these things? I don't know, because I've never played this game before. Whoa! Follow him. Hey guys, welcome back to Dash. Where is he going, guys? Where's he going? Man, I don't even know what I'm doing, man. I'm just living my best, existence. There's a lot of fucking birds out here. No, why would they make the robots birds? I feel like that's kind of inefficient. Did you just say jack off? I don't want to do that right now. So maybe later, if you ask me. So what's up, guys? Oh, hey, it's Frog. I thought Bowser. Wait, what was Bowser? Was Bowser a frog? Actually, I'm forgetting Mario. Wait, what was Bowser? He was like Toad. He was a lizard. He was like a big dragon. What was King K. Rool? Was he? King K. Rool was a frog, right? King K. Rool was a frog. That's probably why I like him so much. Oh shit! I gotta shoot into the hole there. He's got a present for me. Wow, I love Christmas. You know, we did a Christmas episode once. If you don't listen to it, I edited it and everyone else did behind my back. But anyway, if you didn't watch it, then you should probably pass away peacefully at the age of 90. So yeah, dude. Hey, he's trying to run from us, dude. Fucking shoot him, yo. We gotta. Thanks, I know him. I'm so smart. That's why you called me Einstein, right? You freak. You foot freak. I took the amateur. I actually doing really bad, aren't I? I wouldn't know because I've never played this game before. Oh my god. We killed him, guys. This is just like our sponsor in the Olive Garden. And what is a real brand? All of the restaurants out there sponsored. They pitched in just like 1 cent. Every restaurant pitched in 1 cent. We're very wealthy because there's a lot of restaurants in the world. But hey, one a day's work, right, guys? Let's listen back to the old recording that was lost, except this part I'm going to show you. Let's see what they have to say about this. I don't like going to a lot of like public spaces because I have a huge fear of contamination. Like I can't go to restaurants like at all. So like stuff like that is
Really?
just bad. Yeah, no, I don't go to restaurants ever. I can't do it. I can't. All right, I'm on the next level, dude. It's such a scary fucking space. And it's fucking dark and shit. We gotta leave the spaceship. Oh, like they're in Minecraft. Oh shit. Yeah, I imagine we cost a lot of taxpayers all their money to build all these starships. Did you pay taxes this year? I hope you did. Because if you didn't, that's kind of embarrassing. What are you poor? You can't afford to pay that taxes. Is that why you didn't do it? I bet that's why, buddy. I don't know, maybe you did pay taxes. That shouldn't be the accused for it like that. I don't know. Unless your name is, Daisy. In that case, I don't believe you paid taxes ever. You've never had to go through that trial. Or, her name is Franco, because I don't think Spain has taxes. I don't think all they have is gambling. It would be pretty cool if I started gambling every day, wouldn't it? You know? Oh, hey, there's guys down there. What the fuck, yo? Yeah, that's awesome. It's like when I go to the sewer, there's also guys down there that I get into fights with sometimes. Do you guys have sewers where you live? Probably not. I doubt Frank does. Because he lives in Spain. I think what they have is they don't have sewers, they have roads like in front of the castle, you know? That's where all the water goes and stuff. So yeah, do people even do moats anymore? I feel like that, because that's like still water, isn't it? Actually, no, it doesn't have to. You could probably carve it through like a river or something, right? It doesn't have to be still water. So yeah, well, actually, what am I talking about? That would just be a pond, wouldn't it? That's not still water. Still water is stuff that's in like a abandoned like factory, dude. I don't even know. I guess. But yeah, I like how that bomb killed the one guy ever. You know I'm very useful in this video game. So yeah, man, I'm missing so many things here. I'm fucking school and or work today. Probably didn't go to school because it's the fucking June and shit. Most people don't have school in June, so some people do. If you're Franco, or if you or if you don't take summer classes, even though a lot of my friends are taking summer classes, it sounds like I didn't take any summer classes because I didn't want to. I didn't feel like it. We're gonna work through that fleet. Is that the best idea you can do? I don't know the line. I've never played this game before. That's why I got it wrong. I was just trying to guess what he was trying to say. Oh, he was looking. He's gonna die now. You guys did so much damage. Go through this whole shit. I don't know the fucking button. Get up. It's real N64 controller I'm using. It's not my keyboard. Wait, can you hear it? That's the sound of an N64 controller I've ever heard. So yeah. Dude, I think I messed up. I think I lost it. It's like whatever. It's whatever. Sometimes it just happens, dude. Sometimes shit just happens. It's like whatever. Like whatever, dude. You don't. No, girl. Fuck. That's literally how Chew's dad talks. Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to lose. I bet that's all now. Yeah, so you guys know, okay. I keep talking forever. So yeah, what they're talking about, I feel like I talk about it now. Let's check back. What have we been talking about on the show? Dude, I go
like, there's no
skydiving
actual
all the
purpose.
time, and every time I go skydiving, I have sex.
What?
Awesome. I just killed this guy. It looks like the boss fight's over, guys. Whoa! It's A. He has an A on his face vocab everywhere. I think that stands for Andros. That's the villain of this. I know because I read the back of the box on this real I read the back of the box. Yeah, I got the strategy guide open. I know all the important lore bits. You know, I think I haven't played that many N64 games. I've played this now. I've never played it before though. I played Mario before. I played Paper Mario. I played F-Zero. I played a little bit of Zelda, but I never got that into Zelda. I'm a big Zelda guy. Can I be awesome? I'm a big Zelda guy. I think I played like 10 seconds of Bomberman at 64 one time, a long time ago. I think like Kirby once. Kirby and 64 was like pretty decent. F-Zero is actually like probably the best one. It's like Mario Kart, kind of like better because it's like skill based. I was like really good at that back in like, I don't know, fucking 2021, I want to say. You little freaks! I love freak things. Oh shit. CBT. Alright, you know what guys, thanks for watching part 1 of my fucking Let's Play. You're gonna see part 2 in fucking 1 billion years, whatever.
I was going to talk about Donkey Kong.
Oh my god, we haven't had a chance to talk about that because they had a direct. I forgot that we haven't had a chance to talk about that. I completely wrote that off because I thought we already thought about it, but we didn't think about it because we were doing other
because
stuff.
last time was the reaction.
It was. But yeah, Josh is gonna have so much more to say about that. We can repeat this when he comes back. But
I watched it. I've expressed my thoughts with it with you guys about it in private
awesome,
DMs and stuff. It looks so much fun, dude. It looks like I said it. It looks like Mario Odyssey cracked up to like 10.
Yeah, it looks awesome. The only thing is that I don't. So spoilers for the fucking trailer, basically, which isn't really spoilers. Just go watch it if you haven't, or if you want to watch it, or I'm gonna talk about it. But anyway, so this is like in the past, I guess. This is like younger Donkey Kong because it's also younger Pauline, right?
But it's like the original game was spoilers for the original Donkey Kong, by the way. It was Cranky Kong in Pauline.
Yes, except we didn't know that at the time because when it came out, it was just Donkey Kong, and then Rareware put in some dialogue of Cranky Kong being like, "Yeah, I used to be the Donkey Kong back in the day in the old video game or something like that." I don't know. He basically said that. And that doesn't really make much sense now because if that one was Pauline in the original Donkey Kong game, and this new game is the new Donkey Kong, and it's young Pauline, how does the timeline work?
And then it's also old Cranky Kong too.
Yeah, Because I feel like at that rate, it's like, what is is the original Donkey Kong just not
I'm sure that
canon?
they're gonna talk like
No,
there's
they're
gonna
not.
probably
No, they're
gonna be
not. This is
some.
Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't make
Yeah,
coherent stories, really. At least
yeah, that's
not
fair.
with Mario.
That's
But
why I'm hoping that it's gonna be like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we had it planned all along, but more than likely they don't have it planned, and it's just like, oh, we thought it would be cool.
yeah, um, yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like fucking. I feel like it's just their Nintendo doesn't really care about that thing that Rareware said, because that was Rareware that said.
Yeah,
They were writing the dialogue for that one where they said Cranky Kong was originally Donkey Kong. So I feel like they're just gonna
I
erase
thought it
that.
was more or less even accepted by Nintendo itself.
Probably, but I feel like they're just gonna ignore that because they don't really care about the lore, the deep lore.
Yeah, maybe.
Because okay, you know what? I asked, I'm gonna pull up the Franco DM when I asked him about this. So I said, yeah. So he first of all he said I never liked that shitty thing Rare did. Um, Miyamoto was strongly against making the original DK cranky. DK is DK and cranky is another character. Um, and then he said, dude, Mario was not supposed to have a lore car or be like a continuous thing.
He said the
Um,
car part.
yeah. I mean, time travel has been a thing for a while now in the Mario series. Also, it's not even that weird. I guess gorillas age slower than humans, so Pauline grew up and DK looks the same. I love continuous timelines and zero plot holes, but Nintendo is not the place to look for that. Also, I hate King K. Rool and everything related to him.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope he's not in the game. The Bonanza forms
oh
are
yeah.
a one-off thing, just like Cybersonic and that shit. So yeah, um, he doesn't like King K. Rool. I don't know why though.
I like King Kangaroo, but I also really like the Void Code.
Wait, you said King Kangaroo.
Yeah, I like King Kangaroo.
Imagine he was a
Franco,
kangaroo.
dude, Franco, draw King Kangaroo as a kangaroo, please.
He's not gonna do that. He hates King K. Rool
Yeah,
and
he's
also
not.
kangaroos.
He's not gonna listen to this.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
But regardless, I like King K. Rule, but I do like the fact that I do like Void Code. They do seem like very fun characters. Uh,
yeah,
like my favorite is currently
yeah,
Grumpy
man,
Kong, just because he seems very silly.
yeah, man,
You know, he's a giant orangutan who
yeah,
like
man,
just makes statues and stuff. And I
yeah,
also like
man,
Void Kong because he's just yeah, man,
yeah, man. But no, I just,
yeah, man.
yeah, 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 man.
But
um,
like, there are so many people hyping up the fact that they're like, "Oh, dude, there's this little thing in the trailer, and it's like an Easter egg and it's like King K. Rool's gonna be the final boss."
dude,
Dude,
I kind of like the fact that that well, I guess it's kind of weird consider. Okay, so the Donkey Kong's design is basically his new design because it's the same one he has in Mario Kart World, right? But
yeah.
this is like young Donkey Kong. So is Mario Kart World a prequel to the other Mario Kart games, implying that Mario Kart has a timeline? I don't know. I just find it weird because what's he gonna look like in the other games that he's in? If he appears in like Mario.
I imagine it'll probably be this design.
Yeah. So is everything just a prequel now? Because young Donkey Kong?
Maybe.
I feel like it doesn't fucking matter because it's Nintendo. They don't fucking care about
Yeah,
their lore.
they don't care. I just think that this is like a kind of either in lore or design reboot, pretty much.
Yeah. Get Wi-Fi anywhere you go. Um.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Car.
Car. Um. So yeah, that's the whole Donkey Kong thing. It looks really good. Unfortunately, I will not be playing it because I'm not going to buy a Switch 2.
Why not?
I don't. You think I make that kind of money?
Maybe.
No. Maybe if I made like double my current like income, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Actually, if I made double, that would be. I'm in a lot of debt, so that would be like that would mean I made like negative like $40 an hour, so I'd be kind of cooked. Yeah. Um. But yeah. Um. Anyway, shit, man. We ran through all of my topics.
I well, I want one thing I wanted to talk about the Donkey Kong
Oh
thing,
yeah, go ahead.
which is it's like I'm kind of confused about it. So
Okay.
in in everything that was advertised like before this direct, it was like
Yeah.
Donkey Kong in this weird looking rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then based upon like the actual like direct, it seems like you put spoilers for the direct, by the way. Seems like
Spoilers
yeah,
again, even though we already spoiled it.
yeah. Oddbrock turns into Pauline. It seems very early into the actual
Mm-hmm.
game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so part of me wonders why exactly they made this decision.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like like why bother hiding that it's Pauline for like potentially one world, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that. I guess the reason why I think that they revealed that it was Pauline was originally they wanted to have it as a big surprise, but because one thing that came out was it leaked like right after the first trailer for Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
um that like I think it was like on Nintendo, like I don't remember which region it was from, but it like leaked on
Mm-hmm.
one of the Nintendo websites like, "Oh, it's Pauline."
Mm-hmm.
So part of me wonders if they only revealed it in the direct because you know, like it got leaked and everyone was and they were like, "Okay, yeah, you got us." Or if it
Maybe.
was or if it was the intention to show off
I
it
feel
was
like
Pauline
it's
in the direct the entire time.
it's also just an interesting plot hook, I feel like.
I guess, yeah.
So I think it makes sense to talk about it. Yeah. Um,
It's just a weird decision to me. It's like,
yeah.
okay, so it's like you're introducing like what people think is like this small companion, like
Mm-hmm.
almost like the Luma of like or the Cappy, I guess, of
Mm-hmm.
the of Donkey Kong Bananas of Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
But then it's like immediately it's like no, 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 it's not actually a Cappy. It's a pre-established character.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's so funny?
No, your dog was barking for like 30 seconds. Um, what do you mean? What do you want from me, dude? Listen, dude, I was the so Nintendo in the Switch 2 Direct that they did, they had that game with the robots and the wheelchairs. Was that game fucking real or was they just make that up? Is that an actual game that's gonna come out?
I'm pretty sure it's real.
When's it gonna
I
come
don't know
out?
if it's out yet.
Well, when's it gonna come out? I feel like that would be. I feel like no one's gonna buy it later when there's more good games to buy on there, because like
I don't know.
the only reason they, I feel
To
like
me,
it would
it
do well as a
seems like
launch title because people would want more games right now and they'd be more willing to buy it. Later on, they're probably not gonna buy it because not it doesn't look like that interesting of a game.
yeah. I to me it seems like I don't I the only reason I call it that is it seems like a YouTuber game where it's like a YouTuber will make like a couple videos on it, maybe like two or three, for like
Maybe,
a bunch of views as like oh, this is like a new thing to do, and like like that's the only crowd that actually plays the game.
maybe, but I don't know. It just feels like they're trying to do some like Wii Sports Rocket League type of shit. It's basically Rocket League except it's basketball, which like I feel like okay, I feel like the game itself is not necessarily a bad idea, but visually it is so underwhelming. I don't there's nothing going on there. It's just gray robots in wheelchairs. Like I don't see how it's appealing to anyone. I feel like they should have made something interesting. They can make characters and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They could have done something with it. Except I
They
guess they
could have.
didn't.
Nah, yeah, they didn't though.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. Otherwise, I guess I still can't think of any other like interesting Switch 2 games that are gonna come out. They have the fucking
They have the
Zelda.
Pokemon.
Did they announce Pokemon?
They announced it's like coming out like much later in the year, but they announced it is coming out.
Oh, wasn't it DLC?
Well, it was DLC, but also it was like a brand new game.
Okay. Also, I hate that I said Pokemon. I always say Pokemon. I think people who say Pokemon are fucking stupid. Even though technically the correct way to pronounce it is Pokemon, but no one's gonna say that because you're gonna sound like a loser. It's Pokemon, you know. I don't really give a
Yeah, I
fuck because
got
I
you.
don't play Pokemon. I think the last one I played was Pokemon Moon for the 3DS when I was like 13. And yeah, it wasn't it was boring. Pokemon's really boring. Wait, you like
Yeah,
Pokemon?
it's yeah, I like Pokemon. I like it as a concept and as like a creature designer.
Sometimes I forget that you like Pokemon because I feel like you never talk about it.
I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of it.
But I feel like
Like
Pokemon fans always
I'm
talk about
very much a cat.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, Pokemon fans like if you're like a hardcore fan, you only talk about Pokemon.
Yeah.
But like I'm a very much a casual fan. Oh,
What's going on in your background? It's your dog talking. Everything falls off your desk. Whoa.
yeah.
Oh my
Look,
god.
man, this is the podcast where my situation's not great for recording a podcast.
That is awesome, dude. Huge Nintendo news. I just learned that Nintendo Music, they just released the soundtrack for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. Don't you love
Hooray!
that soundtrack? Isn't that such an iconic soundtrack? I can think of every song on there. I can remember all of them.
Like what? Like what?
So there was a change to the worldwide release of the live action Zelda film. It
Oh
has
yeah,
been changed to
they
May
delayed it
7th.
like a month.
May 7th, 2027. I don't remember what the first one was. That's not really relevant. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I probably won't.
It was. I think it was like it's a month difference. If I'm gonna be honest,
Okay, well, I don't know. That's still in the future anyway. That's
they
too
like
far.
delayed it by like a month or two. I don't
Still like
remember the
almost two
original
years
date.
away, man. How am I gonna? Why should I care? I'm not gonna watch
Well,
it.
that's what I think when it was first announced. That's like my main thing. I was like, they're already announcing it. Like
Yeah,
they haven't
it's
even like started
like
production on it.
wait, they haven't?
Well, when they announced it, it's I don't know because they didn't weren't like, oh yeah, we started production on this movie.
I feel
They
like
were
they
just
probably
like, okay,
have.
this is the date we're gonna. I don't know, maybe.
I feel like they definitely have. Unless I don't know. I guess I actually I'm not sure because I thought they didn't even decide the actors yet. I thought they just were considering people. I don't know. Um. So yeah, whatever, man. I don't fucking know, dude. I just, I think they should make, um, they should go with my idea that I think I already saw in here, where Jack Black is Bowser or fucking Ganondorf,
Yeah.
and then Seth Rogen is Link.
I can't do
Yeah,
his laugh.
I actually don't know who Seth Rogen is. I just know he's like a loser.
He's Donkey Kong.
Oh right. Yeah, I didn't watch that fucking movie. I don't care, dude.
What?
Dude, I had a chance to go see the Minecraft movie and I didn't feel like it. Like,
Why didn't you feel like it?
cause I had some like friends visiting at the time that it was in theaters and there was a theater showing it near me. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna see this. I'm not gonna go watch it. I don't
You
care.
know who's a big fan of the Minecraft movie?
Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy is, is such.
It's like their favorite fucking movie ever. Dude. Somehow. I don't know how. And I guess I don't know. I don't know that many good movies. I don't really watch movies, dude. I don't know. Okay. Is it really that weird that I don't watch that many movies? I feel like whenever I tell people I don't
Not
watch movies, they
really.
always act like I should be crucified. Like 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 Jesus in that one movie.
In that one movie.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe, he played Jesus in that one movie and got crucified as Jesus, remember?
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, I remember.
No, that
But
was
yeah,
his like
I'm
first big
very.
role in anything. Do you not know? He played Jesus in
I
a movie
don't
and he got
know. I thought
crucified.
you were being doing a bit.
It was like a really controversial movie too.
Hang on, I'm gonna look this up.
Willem Dafoe, he was Jesus in a movie and he got crucified.
Oh my God, he did.
Yeah. Yeah. Um
But yeah, I was gonna talk about Yeah, the last movie I went to go see was Sonic 3 in theaters,
That's such a good
and
movie.
before that, like I hadn't seen like any movie in theaters for like years. I think like the
Actually,
closest
oh
I
my god, that
was,
was yeah, that was also the last one I saw in theaters. I think I've
yeah,
seen a movie since then though.
and so like besides that, the only other movie it's like I had seen like in a theater, it had I think it was like Avengers Endgame because that was like the big thing, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah, it was.
I want to go see that.
Yeah, it
Like
was at the time,
I
dude.
hadn't watched anything Marvel, so I was just confused on what was happening. But I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, this seems like fun time. And like the theater was packed. Like there was like after you bought a ticket, you had to wait in line to get into the actual theater
Oh my god.
because of how many
Mm.
people there were.
Oh.
I remember waiting on like the staircase, to
Mhm.
like waiting in line on the staircase into the theater
Oh
to
my
like get to
god.
my seat. But like besides that, like the only movie I'd actually seen was like Sonic. I think I watched Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on like an airplane.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
Um,
but besides that, like those were like the only movies I've watched for a while.
yeah. Yeah. God, dude, I sometimes I remember that not everyone in our group. I know Josh hasn't watched any of them. I'm pretty sure. Um, and I'm pretty sure some other people in our group haven't watched all of them. I think most of us have watched three, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
dude, the three was so peak. We need to get like a watch party together or something. God
Dude,
damn.
yeah.
And that's very relevant to this because it'll definitely be on this channel, 100%.
Yeah. Like just fully unmuted, like no like just fully uploading the Sonic 3 movie.
Yeah, I found it really funny that like when the movie was still in theaters, like you had to record like someone like recorded it with their phone or something in theaters, and because like there was already a like meme on YouTube about where it was like the entirety of Sonic 3 with vocode to Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, they like someone just uploaded that. It was like, wow, I don't know how how you were able to do that.
Yeah, yeah, I really want to rewatch that movie, but I haven't because I don't I don't want to like buy it on Amazon a second time. I'm gonna be honest. I want to watch it, but I don't feel so inspired that I'm gonna spend like $5 to watch it again.
The entire Sonic 3 movie voted to Gangster's Paradise is still up.
Wait, really? I thought the original got taken down for a while.
It might not I don't think it's the original. This only has like 300K
When
views.
did it come out? When was the video of?
4 months ago.
Okay, yeah, never mind then. It wasn't
Yeah.
the original because the Sonic movie was in theater in like December and early January.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was such a good time. I remember that because that was like um yeah, it was the holidays, man. I remember I took a break from everything during the holidays. I like that was right before the Steam video came out. I was like, I'm not going to edit for like a couple days because I'm gonna hang out with people for once.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You didn't want to hang out with us.
Well, we weren't doing anything those days.
Sigh.
So, no, we recorded the podcast.
You're like, oh yeah, I was hanging out with a bunch of people. I went to this classroom.
I went to this classroom. You're not gonna believe what happened. We started skydiving, and also when we were skydiving, we did this other thing. Can't talk about it on here though. So yeah. Yeah, man. That's. Oh my god, dude, I'm never gonna. Dude. Oh my god, the next time I'm in when school's when I have class in the fall. I'm not taking any summer classes right now, but yeah, in the fall I'm gonna be thinking about that every class I walk into. I'm gonna be actually so miserable.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Like my friend, I don't know why my friend told me that.
Oh my god! I hope they're lying, dude. I'm gonna be worried for the rest of my life that every fucking public space one is that sex in. Oh my god! Any service you touch just could have. Never mind. You know what? No, it doesn't matter. Actually, let's not think about that. It's not real. Your friend was lying. Your friend was lying. Okay.
Yeah.
Your friend was
Yeah, she
lying. Your
was
friend
lying. She
wasn't
was
real.
lying.
You
She was
said this
lying.
to
She was
scare
lying. She
everyone.
was lying.
It was a prank. It was a prank. It was a prank. It wasn't real. It was a
Oh
prank.
wait. You know what? She did tell me this other thing.
Oh, what did she tell you?
Wah,
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 wah, wah,
wah,
wah,
wah.
wah,